This one kind of speaks for itself. It's right there in the name. With that, let's get this train wreck started. I like these choices. The only tough question we have is how many mountains do we need? And for once I am actually going to do the tutorial because I need to be the best damn sadist I can be. Welcome to Creo. There's plenty to do, so I won't waste too much of your time. Thank you for being considerate for once. Hover over some of the icons you see on your screen. I think this is the only one that's really going to matter. Gold tribute paid. They're going to have to pay to keep themselves alive. In the top left, we have willpower. Willpower is your ability to do godly things. Willpower is created by having villagers believe in you as their god. If your willpower hits 0 for too long, you will fade from existence. That must not happen. Well, if history is any indication, things are going to be just fine. Each of your believers will have an opinion of you, and their faith and fear towards you will constantly change based on your actions. This gets better and better. Now to carefully choose our starting point. That works for me. Now with a central altar placed, let's build the skeleton of your town. That's kind of funny because I plan on building most of my town out of skeletons. Probably start with a bit of a road towards the resources. Oh, one panel at a time. That's different. Oh, hold shift to place multiple. I can pay attention. Sort of. Why'd it go nighttime already? Wasn't it just daytime? Go back to your build menu, select a home and place only one. Is this how life was started? Someone built a house and someone moved in. We'll go ahead and stick it there because we can. Hey, look at that. We got our first peasants. However, I don't currently have the resources to feed 2 separate people. Oops. I only meant to get one of them. Now that you have a few villagers, it's time to produce some food for them. Yeah, about that. We're gonna have a surplus of food pretty quick. We'll just place the farm over where they died. That way no one will really know what happened. Why is the house on fire? I didn't do that. There's a fire on the map. Yeah, my only house is burning down. I had no control over that. Why is everything on fire? Am I doing it wrong? To be fair, this isn't the worst start to a game I've ever had. I don't have enough god power to make it rain either, so that stuff's gonna burn. We'll start fresh. Even if you demolish the buildings, the fire still hangs out. Well, that one went away. I don't think my altar can actually burn. I might be wrong about that, but we'll build a new house and just pretend none of this ever happened. See? Back on track. If you can't deal with a little adversity, you're never going to make it in life. Now, using what I just learned from our little fire incident, we're going to spread the buildings out a little bit. That way, hopefully the fire can't spread. Though it did somehow make it from my house over to my altar. Okay, I see how it works. We've got 1 worker in our shop. We're now going to have 1 worker on our farm. Let's try to sell around 10 wood to the market. About that. I might have gotten a little overzealous with the building. Which, in all fairness, stems from the murdering. Since the tutorial isn't really working out for me anyway, let's just remove it. We're good to go now. What we need are more houses. Even if they're in the way of the road, we need more people. More people means more god power. And clearly we're going to need some trees, so we need to make a road back over to the trees so we can put a lumber mill there and something like that. Never said they were good at what they do. Lumber yards harvest wood from nearby trees. So if we could go ahead and put that somewhere, that would be great. Perfect. Now we just gotta assign 1 of our idiots to that. Maybe 2 of our idiots to that. You know what? Let's go with 3 of them. I don't even know how many we have. Already a thriving community. Maybe making use of our second farm would actually be a good idea. As soon as I can get the wood, I can add a windmill there. It makes our farms even more productive. Because I can't kill my workers if they all starve to death first. You guys had better be working under there. We're waiting on wood this entire time. And we seem to have that fire thing going on again, and I don't know why. This is no fault of mine, we're just getting random fires. I don't know what to do about it. Believer of DF. Faith of 19, fear of 12. Do you know how to put out a fire though? That's all I'm really concerned about right now. See, if you idiots believed in me more, I'd be able to make it rain and rain on the crops. It would put the fire out and probably also help the crops. But nope, you don't want to believe in me yet, so have fun burning to death. Well, I guess we have 1 less farm now. That sounds like a them problem. We definitely need a tribute altar. Allows you to receive gold tribute from your believers. The more fear they have towards you, the greater the tribute. Unfortunately, it costs quite a bit of gold and wood right off the bat, and anytime I get a little bit ahead, some jackass lights everything on fire and I need to start again. Wish I had noticed this about 15 minutes ago. Wells can employ well workers who go about putting out fires in your city. Speaking of which, here's a fire now. Very useful if you don't want your cities cooked to a crisp. Well, as soon as I have the money for that, I'll go ahead and buy one of those. Until then, I can at least laugh at their misfortune. That's an entire house up in flames. If I actually make it rain on that, is that gonna work? Oh, they like me now. Oh, I didn't save the house, but I think they actually gave me some god points. I'm not sure what that was, but they seem happy for now. Oh, wait a sec. Quest info. Ricardo's Jacob is a terrible person, an evil person. They told me they were going to murder me and steal all of my wealth. Please, I beg you, destroy them before they destroy me. Please. That was Balshi Robson that said that. Quite a reward. 360 wood, but 360 coins, 227 faith points. This is a very straightforward request. I just need to find the one that looks like he's going to the beach. Alright, target acquired. It's this guy. Yeah, I'd build a well to help you idiots out, but you guys don't give me any money, so... Almost there. There it is. 600 willpower. You know what that means, right? We can accept this guy's quest to destroy this guy. So without further ado, a little bit of lightning strike for you. Didn't really mean to get that other guy. Gotta remember that gets more than one person if they're standing too close. I was wondering where my reward went. I think I died while waiting for you to complete or accept my quest. Nice. I mean, you can still complete it if you want. Thanks anyways. How do I complete it? I would still like the reward. It's not my fault you were standing next to him when the lightning happened. I used up all my god points only to murder the guy that also wanted the quest completed. The first thing I'm going to do right now to start recovering from this giant mess is build a well. Because every time I get one new building, an old one burns and I'm right back to where I was. So if we could get an employee on that please, we'll be good to go. Well worker, you better put this fire out or I'm gonna smite you so damn hard everyone's gonna die. I'm assuming that's him right now running around down there in the fire. Hopefully he's putting it out though. Wow, good job. I'm so glad I built that well now. I don't know what I'd do without you, my friend. That's funny. His fear is only 11 right now, if he had any idea. Oh look, another fire. If at any point you want to do your job and go ahead and put that out, that would be good for all of us. And it's spreading. Our one well worker seems very concerned about that though. Look at him spring into action and do something about that. Honestly, I was going to restart a while ago. I just wanted to save up 600 points just so I could smite my well worker before I left. I feel better now. And this is the start of our new empire. I do have a well, I don't have a well guy currently, so we're doing things manually for now. I may have found a small design flaw with how I just built that. I think that one guy can't get into his shop. He's running around outside of it looking very confused. Hopefully it still functions as a shop, but I'm not sure it does. I really still want the tribute altar, but it's going to take 1,000 wood, and at the rate these idiots are going, it's going to be a while. But as of right now, everything's to be self-sufficient and functioning, and I'm actually really proud of that, because after I screwed up the first time, it took me an hour to get a functioning town. However, I'm not really liking how these two are just kind of standing around, so let's see if we can kind of scare them into working. That did something, not entirely sure what. They're still standing there. Everyone seems to have slowed down a bit. Lesson learned, for smiting to be effective, someone has to die. I think we're starting to run into problems with how I'm spacing things out. I figured the workers would be able to navigate around stuff. This guy's the well worker. He's supposed to be the one putting out fires, but instead he's constantly running into a rock back here. And there's another one who is a forester, so no wonder nothing's really getting done. It's a good thing I'm such a resourceful person and can overcome obstacles like these. You see that? Now they can respawn somewhere else and actually get to work. Swarms of locusts are nearing your farm. That sounds great. I can't wait to deal with that too. I think I can actually hear the locusts. I'm assuming these guys would be the locusts, so I'm going to go ahead and spread some rain on them. I'm going to wait just a sec. I want to see if the farmers can actually harvest that. I can't wait any longer. The rain actually helps the crops, so if you time it right, just after they harvest, it should actually bring that right back to harvest. Oh, there's more over here. Outstanding. Well, we'll go ahead and throw some of that over there too, because I'm going to be nice for now. I need them to survive until I can murder them in more entertaining fashion. I really can't tell if these two are actually doing anything or not. They are foresters, but they're both standing here, and that really worries me because my wood count isn't going up very quick. And I do need to be careful how I spend my god points, but hopefully it only gets these two. Okay, perfect. That's what you get for standing idle. Make note, everyone. Yeah, 9 followers, 9 population. So perfect. We got rid of someone who didn't believe in me. So we're just going to add another house that should come with new workers, hopefully some of which go to the wood shop and don't get stuck in between everything. Honestly, by now I was expecting to have a mighty empire built. These guys sure take their time. Outstanding, more locusts. This is going to take 2 bursts of water to get rid of. I guess that's worth it. It'll help the farms at the very least. Next, I am actually going to build another lumber mill because what we have currently isn't sufficient. I'm waiting forever just to gather wood. But in the meantime, that means we can start another fun little road project. I'm going to put the next lumber mill somewhere up here where it's way away from everything else. That way they can't get caught up. They can just start harvesting lumber from everywhere around them. Watch this cool trick. I'm going to leave everything running as it is and go and use the bathroom. What could possibly go wrong? Nothing seems to have gone catastrophically wrong in my absence. In fact, things probably work better when I'm not actively managing it. Well, the locusts are back. I'm not actually going to do anything about it this time because that would be the last of my god powers, and we have so much food anyway that I can sacrifice a crop, and they can starve a little bit too for all I care. not the end of the world. So do the locusts actually just not go away? I better keep half an eye on that, but we can basically make our new lumber mill now, so that's all I really care about. I can't seem to trade for anything. I don't know if this menu is just broken for me or if my worker can't get into a shop. I'm not really sure what the problem is, but I haven't been able to figure any of this out. So I might be completely boned. Actually, now that I take a closer look at that shop, it seems fine. The entrance is right here. They're running around in front of it. I just can't make the market thing actually work. So I don't know how to trade for materials. And things are just getting worse and worse. Do we have a well guy yet? Is that the well that's on fire? The well's on fire. I'm 100 god power short of water to save the well to put the other fire out. Good thing we used it all on those locusts though. I don't know. It's almost kind of a fitting end to things. If the fire doesn't spread too quickly, we can put it out. But until then, hey, the well's back. The well survived. Where's our well boy? Since most of you are unoccupied without a job right now, could you maybe pick up the water and do something about this? On the bright side, we did get some metal somehow. I don't know if we got a refund or what, but that actually works out kind of not bad because we can transfer those workers to the other lumber mill over here. They'll get there eventually. The only big loss out of that entire thing essentially was a farm. And that's okay because we have lots of food for now. I just gotta try and get some iron going. That is unless, of course, the metal mine costs 40 metal in itself. And otherwise I'm back to being lost. Good news, the locusts are back. Hopefully they brought some iron with them. My idiots are going to starve for now. I just can't be bothered. We have one idle worker too. At this point I would probably sell the entirety of all my resources just for some metal. Wait a sec. I think I figured it out. You don't actually use the plus or minus, you physically type the number you want. Can we just get 100 of that? Is that a thing? I don't know how any of this actually works. Can we get, say, 50? That worked. I don't know what I just sacrificed to do that. Okay, we're back in business now. These poor guys had no idea how close they were to getting a meteor. Why do metal mines have to be so big? I can't even barely fit it there. Is that going to reach the other thing if I twist it? I don't want to build any more roads because they cost, well, whatever. It's going there. I don't care anymore. More workers for that. So we need more farms, more metal, more everything. Outstanding. Another fire. Do we still not have a well guy to deal with this? I'm so tired of using my god powers to put out fires. There you go, guys. This one's on me. And conveniently, our metal mine is also on fire. Because that wasn't super expensive or anything. Didn't even manage to mine any metal before it went up in flames. If I had noticed this was on fire, I would have put this one out because I didn't have enough power to do both. And this is on easy mode. Easy. There's 4 more difficulties that are all harder than this. Good luck with that. I've just discovered why my well worker isn't doing anything. He's trapped in the corner between the rocks and the house when his well is way over here. Once I get a little bit further ahead with my resources, I'm gonna murder everyone there in the hopes that they don't respawn there. The locusts have returned, but I don't care because I have over 10,000 food because I've been waiting for so long. Luckily, I can finally make my stone quarry, so let's fit it in somewhere probably pretty efficient, but also not so close that it's gonna start jamming things up. So that should work. We're gonna put lots of people on that. And right away, my number of stones is actually going up all by itself for the first time ever. Good news, another fire. We are going to check everywhere else this time to make sure there is only one thing on fire, and that might be the well again. Luckily we have lots of god power currently, so we're going to put that out. Everyone's going to be very happy, and we really need to get our well boy figured out. What just happened to all my farms? They all disappeared at what really couldn't be a worse time, and my quarry's on fire. Since our well boy is nowhere to be found ever, we're gonna have to rebuild some farms and also buy some more metal. Wait, where did my quarry go? Didn't I put the fire out? I sprayed it with water. Maybe I didn't? Well, that's just great. Now we're further behind than we were an hour ago. Let's take a step back. I've reloaded to wherever this was. I just really hope this one doesn't light on fire too quickly. And that's the resources we need. All right, thing, squeeze in there somewhere and let's get you on some rocks. I'm worried about just how good things are going suddenly. My resources are all piling up. I'm finally harvesting all of the resources. I've got lots of food. The gold is piling up. Something's gonna go wrong before you know it. I'm actually at the point right now where I can just sit back and watch everything happen without too much worry. Short of any earthquakes or anything lighting on fire, they're just gathering all the resources and I don't have to do a thing. But of course in my world, fire is never very far away. Our wallman is completely useless, so I'm probably going to replace that 100%. No, there he goes. Now that the rain's coming down. Good job. Don't know what to do without you. Everyone, take note of what happens when you're late. Something I can't help but find amusing at this point is all my quests over here that are actually really useful. Well, you can scroll. Look how many there actually are. There was this many piled up. A lot of these are really easy to do to advance the game, and I had no idea because no one ever says anything about that. So I'm very carefully going to go through each and every one of these. By the time I'm done, I'll probably complete some very easy ones and then be on easy street. For example, some of them I just accept and I get the stuff because I've already gathered over 9,700 food. This one's got a smite request. As much as I do enjoy hurting the people, I don't do it for them. I do it for me. Finally, we can build something I've been looking forward to, this small temple. Temples create priests who go about teaching the world about your existence and power. Hopefully this adds a little more power to whatever I can do. I think that's a pretty nice spot for it. Wait, right there. That was loud. Wow. Alright, this can employ 3 workers. I assume this is going to give me lots of extra god power. I sure hope it is. I'm up to 20,000 god power now. I think it's about time we also built that tribute altar. Even though I'm feeling pretty rich and full of resources, not even entirely sure how that happened, but we're going to throw this kind of right there amongst the trees. It only takes 1 worker to keep going, and people should give me stuff. Soldiers sound fun. We can make a barracks. A barracks makes soldiers. I don't know what I need soldiers for yet. 16? That's a bit excessive. Well, maybe we start with 4 because I don't know what I'm fighting anyway. So far, it's been nothing. Definitely the biggest city I've accomplished so far. Look at this new guy actually doing his job. He got to the fire before I did, so he gets to live. I'm just kidding. We gotta keep it fresh. If workers get old, they get useless. If we kill them before they get old, we don't have that problem. Okay, so apparently to build a great city, we need a population of 100 people. We're at 40 now, so we need more houses. The best part about houses is they just kind of fit in anywhere. Look at them now, suddenly all migrating over to the new farm fields. We're gonna have a lot of mouths to fill, and I'm pretty sure there's no point actually doing this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. We're up to a total population of 98 people. This house should be about the last one needed for 100. Might have to... Wow, that is so loud. There's a fire on the map right as we get to 100 people. Wonder if that's a coincidence. Ooh, look at this new water boy. He made it all the way over to there. I am, however, going to keep an eye on that. Nope, he got it. Excellent. Look at our town. Well, I guess this is about it. Mission complete. 100 people in the town. It's probably self-sufficient. Food is dropping pretty quick, but I don't care anymore. Because all we're going to do now is just send a meteor down into, say, the windmill. Not sure how big of an area that affects. Very nuclear. I like it. Was never a big fan of the windmill anyway. I thought it would take out more stuff. Alright, well, let's do this on a little bit of a grander scale. Let's say meteor there, meteor there, meteor there, meteor there, meteor there. I don't know if this is actually working or not. Yep, there they go. This is more like it. Many hours spent building it up just so I could nuke it back down. Okay, so far so good. Wonder who's going to be left after this. Population was halved in about 30 seconds. I'm good at playing God. You know what? The town is still largely unscathed. We'll add a bit of lightning into the mix too. You guys get back to work. Also you. Meteor maybe over here? It's a little touchy on how it wants to do that. Meteor there. Meteor here. Meteor there. Do you think I have their respect yet? Well, this was a very challenging game with many odd twists and turns, but I made it, so thanks for watching.